I will say that one of the things that shocked me was how much underwear women had to have on. I'm not kidding. I just thought, they must have had a lot of bladder infections. Because
they could not pee.
and
It's impossible.
And the costume designer, I'd come in and go, I just have to be in a robe today. Do I have to put on the girdle? Yes. You have to put all the architecture on underneath because it changes the way you move and the way you walk. And there is a lot going on under those clothes. And I was really surprised that that was just true for, I don't know if you guys remember in the first season when Midge's character gets up before her husband to put on makeup. And that's the kinds of things about playing women, certainly from this time period, that was like, wow.
It was almost all a performance. Like every day was the woman just.
But every day.
You couldn't go to the market unless you were dressed like that.
Right, you had to be, I mean, part of the beauty of the show was the aesthetic of it, and you sort of miss it and you have nostalgia for it until you put on all the underwear. And then you're like, oh my
I keep wanting to make a post, but then I feel like it's not going to be as academically interesting as I think it is, and it's going to turn into something else. But about the undergarments on this show, because the layers, I mean, there's the hose and the petticoats, especially in that first season. The hose, the petticoats. Sometimes we'd wear 2 petticoats if the first petticoat wasn't big enough to make the skirt go out all the way. Then there was if you were seeing it on camera, there was a girdle and sort of straps that would keep the hose up. And then the bra, and then there was like a center bit sometimes. But
and the corset with the bone.
And then sometimes the shirts also snapped at the crotch to keep everything looking beautiful. So it was like,
very snappy down at the
crotch snap, like girdle boning, bra, mic pack somewhere down there too. It took like half an hour to pee.
Was it hard to stay hydrated on set?
Yes.
You thought, like, I don't want to deal with this.
Yeah, and nobody else wants to deal with it. We don't have enough time. You need like
R2D2.
6 people to pee.
And I think the lesson here is become a character actor.
Right. I think it's a good lesson.
You got to pee freely.
I wore boxers and a bra.